I wanted to comment on a video I uploaded the other day because I was going to, but I haven't really had the chance. So now that I'm driving looking for work, might as well be a good time. I uploaded a video of this family or whatever, and they were talking shit to this one faggot ass Mexican dude or whatever, but I'll start from the beginning. So it's another day looking for work, and me and my wife and my mother-in-law were chilling outside. It was later in the day, and we watched the neighbor who, like, kind of backstory, he literally complains about everything. Like, they were chilling outside listening to the radio, like, no louder than, like, say I'm listening to the fucking radio in the car, and the dude called the cops. Just like a little profile on him, he's like an at-home chef or something. He does, like, catering. I'm not being racist, but if you want to be racist, it's the perfect person. Typical weird little mama's boy Mexican that says he's Catholic and a Trump supporter, and which that comes into play, you know. And you know, he has like a wife that's like almost 50, and they have like this one little kid that like no one ever sees, and then like a 20-something-year-old son that like legit doesn't act like a 20-year-old, acts like he's fucking 10. You know, like, I barely know the situation, but I kind of got into the situation, so it's just fucking annoying. Yeah, dude's fucking douchebag. Or whatever. But yeah, going back to that day, we were just sitting outside, and you could see, because it's like in a court, you could see like the gas station and like the little shopping center across the way from the lawn, like not even trying to. I was sitting out there in the chairs and shit, and we see the Mexican dude. Honestly, I don't even know his name, but he's a bitch. Fucking go to the gas station, meet up with this cop, and start pointing towards us. So he thought like he was talking about us, but there was like kids there too, and there were kids at the gas station. But yeah, I guess one of his packages got stolen, so that's why he was talking to the cop. But he thought it was like this one specific kid, and so we watch him talk to the cop, and then the cop goes out the fucking gas station and drives away, and then. And during that time, the kids walk out of the gas station or whatever, and like, one's like 12 and one's like 15, like, it's not, you know, they're not adults in any way, you know, and then he watches the kids, like, some kids, like, go to the court or whatever, and the other ones go, like, towards the trailer park, because that's where they live, and he fucking waits and follows them, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? He's following them, and we watched him fucking follow them. Or whatever, and I was telling my mother-in-law, like, hey, go fucking look, and she took a minute, kind of getting in the car and going, you know, I was like, I'll fucking go, like, dude, what if he follows the kids, like, what is he doing, you know, because, yeah, someone stole his package, so he thought that he did it, but he has cameras, and he, like, records the neighbors and listens to it, and it's fucking weird, dude's fucking trip. But yeah, so he ends up following the kids, but my mother-in-law goes with a neighbor up the street and goes talk to them because the other lady knows the kids better than the family. And they were talking to him for a minute, and they came back, and then I see the Mexican dude fucking park and go inside, and then shortly after, my mother-in-law comes back and was like, yeah, he just fucking pulled a gun out on the kids and said that, oh, he was gonna take care of it himself, whoever stole the package. So this motherfucker literally talked to a cop, followed children, and then fucking threatened them with a gun, saying he was gonna take care of it himself. Or whatever. And so when she came back and told me, I was like, dude, you have to call the cops. Like, you have to do something. You know, I thought cops would do something. You would think, right? Because, you know, cops are supposed to do that. And so, yeah, so the friend, went with her, or whatever. Oh, yeah, a different friend came, or whatever, and went with her to the parents' house, you know, because I was like, dude, you have to tell, like, I'll hold your hand through it, whatever, but her friend, you know, went with her, and fucking, as soon as they, like, get over there, not even a couple minutes later, like, these, like, 3 fucking, like, big-ass work trucks pull up, and those motherfuckers are, like, going to the other neighbor's house, they thought it was his house, and I was like, where the fuck's this motherfucker live? I'm just chilling outside, still sitting on the chair. I just stand up and fucking point, I'm like, this motherfucker right there. And so they go, he's like, motherfucker, and they start, yeah. And then you saw the video, it went on for a minute, but, you know, just kind of side note, I mean, if I'm ever in trouble, or if someone fucks with me, I know no one would do that, except for probably my wife's family, you know, for me, but, Yeah, that's the kind of shit, like, that's family right there. That's someone sticking up for their kids. Like, I thought that was really cool. Like, the situation sucked, but the fact that you have, fucking family to do that, like, that's fucking cool. I wish I was that fortunate. Unfortunately, my family just cop callers and they bitch about things. God, it smells like shit out here. But yeah, so they fucking pull up and did that, and then he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call the cops, and his wife was like, he was like literally hiding behind his wife the whole time. Like, what a fucking little bitch, fucking, yeah, so they ended up not calling the cops even though, because obviously dude had a gun in his fucking car, or whatever, and so I gave the mom, the nice bigger lady or whatever, I'm not saying that in whatever ways, I don't know how else to describe her, I don't know her name. And she calls the cops, and the cop comes, and he talks to him, and blah, 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 and the neighbor up the street actually, has a husband or a boyfriend or something like that, like, in the police force area, so he would have known if there was a report, but I'll get to that in a minute, too, or whatever, and so he talks to everybody. I just kind of stand there because I wanted to tell him that, we saw, like, I'm the one that kind of told him to, hey, go follow them, go call this, whatever the fuck, because, I don't know, I'm not passive. I like to get shit done, and I know when shit needs to fucking be done, it needs to be done one way or another, But, yeah, so the cop talked to them and the kids, and then the fucking Mexican dude, and the whole time, like, we have it on recording, the dude's like, I'm a Trump supporter, I can carry a gun if I want. Oh, it was an Xbox controller, it wasn't a gun, but if it was a gun, I can, because I'm Catholic, and I'm not a piece of shit, calling them trailer trash and shit. Like, dude, those people, I guess they have, like, 5 kids, and they work, like, construction jobs, so it's not that they're fucking trashy or broke, it's just they have a lot of expenses, They're not living off little mommy 50-year-old wife over there, Just, like, some people just piss me the fuck off. Like, the fact that motherfucker exists pisses me off. He's only, like, 8 years older than me, and he's married to, like, a 50-year-old. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but he, like, hides behind her and just acts like a typical fucking whatever the fuck. It just fucking pisses me off. And so, yeah, so he talks to the cop, and he's laughing with the cop, and the last thing I hear was like, oh, next time they'll say I charged him with a steak knife or whatever, and then he's like, oh, to the cop, oh, maybe next time we meet, hopefully it's over like a steak dinner or some shit. And then I flag down the cop, because I'm like, okay, and they're all laughing and good or whatever, and I'm like, hey, we watched the whole thing, we watched them talk to a cop, and then watched them follow the kids, like, that what they're saying is true, like, it happened, like, I have 3 witnesses, I can tell you that right now. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I was that cop. I'm like, okay, then you believe me, right? That it happened. And, yeah, he just fucking looked right through me, ignored me. He was more concerned about getting the kids' parents in trouble for fucking defending their kids. So, I don't know what the fuck the cop's name is, but yeah, he's a fucking little bitch-ass cop in Copperopolis, and he's a fucking faggot. And so it must be small-town justice or something, but that was fucking bullshit. It was fucking wrong, and then the next day the lady said there wasn't even a report made. So it's totally cool for him to pull a gun on little trailer park kids just because. If I did something like that, or if people, someone else did something like that, or someone that didn't say they were fucking Christian, or no, Catholic, and a Trump supporter, or a fucking Mexican, I fucking guarantee you they would have been arrested. I guarantee you their car would have been searched. It wasn't even fucking searched. I guarantee you if someone that looked like me was being accused of that, something would have happened. But of course not. Fucking God Band-Aids, fucking Republican bullshit, fucking, yeah, it's just fucking stupid. And it pisses me off that's literally, there's no justice at all. In any way. For anything. It's a perfect example of how the world works. And it's fucking sad. Really don't have anything else to say to that.